What's up, mob? Hey, it's your favorite industry outsider, and I got to wrap up on the 450s. Jett Lawrence just told all those haters to just shh. So we're going to get into that. I want to talk about Tomac floundering around out there. Was it a bike issue? Was it a Tomac issue? Should he retire? I have some thoughts on that, and I think you'll like them. Ken Roczen has quietly been really fast. He's hanging around there, got another podium. So that's 2 podiums in 5 rounds. So not bad for the likable German. And Christian Craig, oh boy, it's getting really bad. I'm going to go into that and a little bit more, but gosh, it sucks. I really like Christian Craig, but we are nearing the end for the Christian Craig era. Remember, subscribe. A lot of people have been unsubscribed. I don't know if it's because of the copyright strike or what, but double check, make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're not, I would appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into this.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
So we're 5 rounds in, and Jett is clearly the fastest and best rider out there right now. This is his season. And unless he does something, I mean, he already faced some serious adversity with 2 mud rounds, drama. I mean, what else could he go through? I mean, he had a big crash. So a lot of these things that were going to kind of cost him this championship have happened. And he's 1 point out. He's 1 point behind Sexton. So that's bad news for the competition. And he knows it. And he went across that finish line and gave the little shh. Yeah, I loved it. I actually would have loved it even more if he jumped on the podium and just was, I mean, he said, hey, they motivated me, but I would have liked him to go full hater. And I honestly think he would actually get more fans if he went up there and said, you know what? Boo me now, chumps. What's up? And did something a little more aggressive. Some people would hate it, but everyone would pay attention. But I honestly believe he'd get more fans and be more liked if he embraces the boos and takes them on and just steer into it. Steer into it, Jett. Guess what? 2 down, 70 to go. I would have maybe said something like that. That would have been funny. But yeah, I think he's, trying to take the subtle, quiet digs, but sometimes those piss people off even more. So I would have went right at him. And that's what I would have advised him to do, is go right back at them. But Jett's here and he's the guy to beat. Sexton got second, but gosh, he doesn't have the speed. I'm sorry. He doesn't look good on the KTM. I mean, yes, he's not making those big mistakes like he did on the Honda, but he's not riding very fast. I mean, he does not have the speed to ride with Jett or some of the other guys on any given nights. I've never seen, a guy as competitive as Chase Sexton like he did at the Triple Crown when he just pulled over. I don't know what's going on with him. If he's not happy with the bike, if he's not comfortable with the bike, he doesn't have speed. Speed. He is the merchant of speed. That's his weapon. If he doesn't have that, I mean, he's not going to win this championship. He's definitely not going to beat Jett unless Jett throws it away. We all know this is a crazy sport. Look what happened to Tomac last year with the Achilles. Webb is the one guy that can still get in there. And I kind of predicted this before the race. He's been sick. It wears on you week after week. I look for him to come back and, Glendale's not his best round. He doesn't do really well on that hard packed dirt. But if he can just salvage another top 3, top 5 finish out of Glendale, watch Cooper Webb get momentum after that. And he's just gritty enough and mean enough to get into Jett's head and ram him and talk trash and bring out those things that kind of have happened to Jett. So clearly he's going, okay, so I can get in this kid's head. Anderson already did. It messed with him. He will absolutely take the same playbook if he can get close after, if he can get out of Glendale with some good points and not lose very many. I would say he's got to get on the podium, but I mean, a top 5 wouldn't exactly end it. But then if he doesn't get a podium, he better win in Texas. Jason Anderson and Aaron Plessinger are your next guys. They're both really good and they can win on any given night, but I don't expect them to be consistently battling for that title unless something happens. It's going to take a lucky break, but man, I really like how Plessinger battles and does good, but you can't get a start like that. I mean, his interviews are so much fun. Watching him after that heat race was awesome. He just laughs. He's just a funny guy. He's definitely the people's champion. Well, I'd say him and Anderson are both the people's champion these days. They're both very, very popular. Hey guys, if you've had an issue where you hit your head, if you've been sick, head over to the Coach Rob's store. get yourself a supplement pack. These supplement packs will help you maintain your focus, recover from a head injury, and also build your immune system. So head over to thecoachrobstore.com. Check out Epic Garage Designs. If you want your garage to look completely badass, head over to Epic Garage Designs. Check out this gigantic garage we did the other day. You don't have to do all this stuff, but there's racks, flooring, you name it, they have it. So check out Epic Garage Designs. So Eli Tomac, this was one of those classic Tomac rides. He's had a lot of these in his career. It's not something new to see him start up front and fade backwards. What was new is he didn't have the speed in the beginning. He worked backwards pretty quickly. It wasn't until lap 13 where we saw those times significantly drop. That's when he really maybe had the bike issue. I don't think this was a bike issue from the start. I think it was more middle of the race, but you know what? Good for Tomac. He can stay out there. He can do whatever he wants. Tomac is Supercross royalty. If he wants to stay out there and race and do his thing, good on you. I don't care if he rides into his 50s. As long as he's making money and having fun, good on him. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to taint his legacy. That's somebody who doesn't understand. You have a very, very short time as a professional athlete. Use all of it because life after isn't always a picnic. There's lots of guys who are struggling with retirement. Ryan Dungey, a guy, was set up for the perfect retirement, but it's just hard. And it's not all, roses and unicorns after you retire. It's just not. Dylan Fernandz, I'm excited to see how good he looks on that Honda. Dylan Fernandz has been really good at almost every round, consistently riding his ass off. I can't wait till he gets outdoors. He's an outdoor specialist. He's an outdoor champion. I think he's going to be a podium threat outdoors on that Phoenix Honda. And good for him. Good for Dylan to salvage this, jump on a privateer team, and really put them up in the mix. Head over to ridestrap.com. Get your Let's Go Brandon goggles, your Red Pill t-shirt, We the People, and check out the video we did I posted it on the last video at the very end where Chris goes around the pits and gives guys stuff. It's awesome. So he definitely cares about the privateers of the sport and we'll be doing more of that. If you're shipping anything via truck, use a company that has customer service, loves motocross, and they're inexpensive. Precision Transport, pretransport.com. Get a real trucking company that takes care of you. Now to Christian Craig. This sucks. This really, really sucks, and I hate when stuff like this happens. Christian Craig is so much more talented than his results show. I don't know if it's confidence or what's going on, but he is very close to being dismissed mid-season. When your mechanic is putting the pit board out there saying it's not over yet, with that look on his face that he had, they're disgusted with the effort they're getting out of Christian Craig. Now, you can make mistakes like Malcolm, you can throw it away, but you need one thing that you cannot as a factory rider. They cannot think you're mailing it in. If they think you're mailing it in, they will replace you. And that's what I saw on his mechanic. And, when he was riding by, that's hard. It reminds me of like when you see a fighter, like a UFC fighter, and they go to the corner and they're no longer giving corner advice like, hey, watch the left, throw the hook. They're saying, you can do this. This is for your life. They're trying to motivate. As coaches and mechanics and stuff, you don't want to have to motivate. You want to be able to take and add techniques and change things. You don't want, if your guy doesn't have motivation, you have nothing to build from. If you don't have desire, that's the one thing you can't coach. Guys have to have that. And if you're trying to bring that out of your athlete, it's not going to end well. And I want to point something out, and I'm going to do a whole video on this later. I totally forgot that Seth Hammaker, who caused that first turn pileup, had hit his head earlier in the day. How many times have we seen this, guys? Someone hits their head and then makes a mistake that hurts them and other people. And I hate to point out Pro Circuit, but guys, a lot of times it's a Pro Circuit rider. So I don't know what to do. I'll do a full video on that later on, but that's disturbing. Anyway, guys, if you need a place, a house, buying, selling, or renting, hit me up, chriscookseymedia@gmail.com. I will sell your house if you're in the Las Vegas area or help you find a house. If you're outside of that area, let me find you a Berkshire Hathaway agent that can meet your needs. So thanks, guys. I'll catch you later. this is Chris. He runs Ride Strapped. He's trying to help out privateers. We got some gift cards and stuff. We're just handing them out randomly and hooking people up. Lucky number 3.
So that's 50.
Oh, heck yeah.
What is it, Olive Garden?
Yeah,
Olive
hey,
Garden's good, right?
we're family at Olive Garden. Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Good work as a
He likes to help people that are grinding, and I was like, gotta grab Cheyenne. So.
Work during the week, or can you ride full time?
Yeah, no, I do ride full time. I mean, like, my program is my job, you know, like, because I mean, during the week I am still playing sponsors, trying to work deals, plus stay on top of my training. So when I was a kid, my dad would make me call the Suzuki shop we rode for and order my parts sometimes, or call and check, or be like, hey, you need to call this guy when I was a kid. When you get to the point where you're having to, like, kind of really grind to do it outside of the training, I guess you really find out, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy. You can make a living doing this being a privateer if you do it the right way.
What's going on, brother? This is Chris from Ride Strapped, and we're just helping out privateers. We got a little program here. We're giving away stuff to privateers. So, Jace is the privateer back in the day that forgot your glove and then didn't get to do he was on the gate, forgot one glove, ran back to get it, and they gave away his spot.
That is
all right.
$50 to Outback.
$50 Outback gift card.
Steak after riding.
Hey,
Good luck, brother.
thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
They're from France, so they're out here making main events from France.
How long are you going to be? Are you doing the whole series?
No. I finish after Glenda. I'm good national rider, but not professional. I work on the week.
You work during the week?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you do during the week?
The roof.
Do you do roofing?
Flat roof.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So you just love the sport? You just in it?
Yeah. It's I make it. I have 3 years old. When I have 3 years. Yeah.
We're kind of helping out privateers, and we're just gonna. He's got a little game here. This is Ride Strapped. If you just spin it, we just give you something for free.
Here, you want to spin the wheel?
I do.
Just hit the button.
Spin.
Yep, spin. 4, 3.
3.
Number 3.
$50 MasterCard. It's
There
like
you
a
go.
gift card.
$50 gift card.
So we'll take number 2.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep up the
Good
good
luck.
work. That's awesome that you traveled so far and you love motocross so much.
Lane shot, right? Yes, sir. How you doing, brother? Good. This is Chris from Ride Strapped. Wants to help out some privateers, so he's got a little game. You spin it. We're just gonna give you some shit. How's that?
Man. You guys are real motocross. So if you want to spin the prize wheel, we're giving away some stuff. So you got number 1. Let's see.
There it is.
$100 Visa gift cards.
There you go, brother.
Who's your regular sponsors? Who you guys ride for? They all help you out?
Mom and dad.
Nice.
All these people help me. But
How hard is it to get to the race every week as a privateer?
It's tough.
Yeah?
It's tough. You got to find a way to kind of get some money stacked up and get to the first one, so then the money that you make, you can get to the next
Do you have a regular job too?
Training kids.
Good.
And working for the grandparents. In off season,
So if you train kids, you must really appreciate what motocross does for
I
kids.
love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's
I
so
want to
much fun.
pass on my craft down the line, doing the best I can, and showing my kids or the kids that I train that they don't, you don't have to have a factory ride to kind of enjoy this and get to the next level.
All right, so hey, this is Chris from Ride Strapped. We're just giving away privateer stuff. He's got a little game where you hit this and you spin a wheel, and then you'll get one of these gift cards. So this is Chris, Robert.
We love privateers, man. You guys are the real motocross guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Tallest man in Supercross. How tall are you?
6'7".
6'7", okay.
Hit the spin, man. Your number 7. 7.
What does he get?
I don't know. 7 is $100 cash. You're a real motocross. Good job out there.
Jerry Robin, privateer legend. What's up, brother? So that is courtesy of Chris at Ride Strapped.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's a big fan of guys that grind and just kind of do this sport for the love of it. So Jerry got his claim to fame was he won Loretta's on a 1985 or 86? 85 252 stroke.
Oh, okay. I think I saw
Back in the
That's
day.
So cool.
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago, was it?
11 years ago.
That was 11?
11 years ago.
That's cool.
And he's been
Getting old.
grinding the dream ever since then. It's your Jay Simone, what's happening, brother? So we're here in the pits just kind of giving away stuff to privateers that need it. This is Chris from Ride Strap, the goggles, and he's just got a little game, and you pick one, and now it's just pick a number. Now it's just pick a number.
We're doing this because we really respect privateers. The guys that actually like grit and pay their own way to the races. I think that's so cool. So this is a way to get back. Go ahead and pick a card. I got something for you. That's $50 out next thing.
Sweet.
There you go, man. Stay on us. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck out there. Keep up the awesome work. Be a real motocross.